Bryant McFadden here in Latrobe, PA, now being joined by my former teammate.
Yes, sir.
All-Pro, one of the best to ever put on this uniform, Steeler uniform, Cam Heyward joining me here. Year 16 for Cam Heyward. Of course, this is a new regime here in Pittsburgh, Latrobe, PA, under Mike McCarthy. But for you, how different is it now being under Mike McCarthy?
It's different. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, but, you embrace the change. I've been fortunate enough to have one coach for 15 years, but, you got to be able to change. You got to be able to teach a dog old tricks.
Yeah.
So, new tricks. So, just trying to improve every day, ask of what he's asking of me. And just be a servant. I think that's how leadership starts, and then it trickles down from there.
I haven't heard anything in terms of after year 16, right? I haven't heard anything, right? I don't know if I missed something or not, but what is your mindset after 2026? Do you want to continue to play, or could this be your final hoorah in the National Football League?
I signed up for this year and next. That's the way I'm approaching it. But each year it's its own. So I really try to hone in on each year, see how my body reacts, give myself some time off. But I know there's a big hunger there, and I'm trying to get to that finish line and trying to be able to hoist one of those trophies like yourself.
No question. When you talk about your career, man, your outstanding career, your rookie year was 2011.
Ooh.
I was still playing in 2011. So with this being your 16th season, you have essentially, had 4 recruiting classes as a career. 4 recruiting classes, right?
Yes.
And with that being said, if you look at your 15 years completed,
Yeah.
all the great players you played with here in Pittsburgh, if you had to put together your Mount Rushmore of players you've played with in
you
Pittsburgh,
give me some trouble.
In Pittsburgh, who would be in that top 4?
I'm taking quarterbacks out because you already know I played with some really good quarterbacks in my time. First, I'm going to say T.J. Watt.
Yep.
I've watched this guy grow from year 1 to however old he is. He's getting up there in age too.
Yes, he is.
He done seen some classes too.
Yeah.
TJ's probably one of the best players I've ever played with. Troy.
That's 2.
Troy is special. Baby Jesus could do no wrong. When you would see him jump over piles, it was
like
just
what? Yeah.
It was like poetry in motion, and you always appreciate those moments because I didn't know he was doing it, and you didn't know he was doing
Nobody knew except Troy. Troy knew.
And RC knew how to make him right.
Yeah.
A guy who doesn't get enough love, Stephon Tuitt. I thought, obviously his career got cut short, but I thought we had the best 1-2 punch as a defensive line.
When he was healthy?
Yes. We called him the Mustang because he had no brakes. And then my last would have to go Casey Hampton. I've never seen somebody stop a triple team the way he stopped a triple team.
Yeah.
And just when you have got a helmet the way he had a helmet, it was sitting up properly, and you knew you was going to get everything with him.
You better believe it.
And when you got him mad, he was going to make somebody pay, and then he would get up, take off his helmet, give you this little stomp, and you'd be like, hey, just go to the sideline.
No question.
We got 3rd down coming up.
I mean, when you talk about your career, man, that's a test to what's up, JP? That's a test of just your greatness, bro. Like your greatness in being here for such a long time. Because there's some names that unfortunately didn't make it. Like you said, Ben.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yes.
David Castro.
Yep.
The Castro.
Pouncey. And I got to give Pouncey so much love because me and him competed every single day, and that dude is a Hall of Famer in my book. He always competed his tail off. You knew you had to bring your lunch pail every single day.
Yeah. Kudos to you, my dog.
Kudos to you.
Last question for you. When you look at Aaron Rodgers,
yes,
clearly he's made it known that this will be his last ride.
He said that last year, though.
He did. You're right. He did. But just understanding that this could potentially be his last year. Are you savoring these moments like you have now with him in Latrobe as you guys get ready to embark in this 2026 season?
I've loved playing with him, but I savor these moments just because each team is different. You don't have the same guys year in and year out, and each guy is responsible for this. So, we want to send out Aaron the right way, but you don't know who's going to be here next year. And so everybody's got to be appreciative of these moments, and we got to make the most out of this.
Say less. Say less. Well, Cam, thank you for joining me once again, man. Year 16 for you. You heard him. He said potentially he signed up for this year and another year. So don't get ready to give him his flowers just yet. He still has a lot more left in the tank, man. Best of luck to you and the team this year.